you flipping tables like Jesus was in the temple, then it's like they flip the script on you like you were wrong. Just go ahead and cut it off before you even have to flip the tables. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do a little get ready with me because I'm going out for the first time in a long time. So I think what the first thing I'm gonna do is lay my edges. Okay, so first let me get into my struggle with getting my hair braided. Like, I don't really understand what was going on. I went through like so many braiders just to get this done, and it really just doesn't make sense to me. And like when I was hearing about like when I was watching all the stuff about braiders and all this other stuff, like I knew it was getting crazy and whatever else, but like me having set an appointment like 2 weeks out from whenever, like I knew stuff was going on, but like I didn't think it was like that bad. Okay, so the first braider that I booked said she was pregnant, right? Like 7 minutes before I was supposed to get to her house, she's like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay, like what am I supposed to do? Say, no, you're gonna braid my hair? No, she's pregnant. I'm like fervently looking for a braider to braid my hair Sunday morning. I'm talking about, it's like 10 o'clock. Fervently looking for a person to braid my hair. And I'm having no luck. Nobody's responding to me. Well, first, even before that, like I remembered that a friend had sent me a link to her, I think it was her cousin or something like that. Her cousin did hair, okay, was in my area. I booked her and it was like, your appointment is confirmed. And then shortly after, and by shortly I mean like within the next couple of minutes, she sends me a message talking about, hey, I can't braid your hair, like please reschedule for another day. And she canceled the appointment. I was like, oh, okay, that's really inconvenient. So mind you, that's 2 braiders already. First one, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, say this or that, but the second one, you know, like I get it was last minute, and then you know, she was just being really professional about it. The third braider, I contacted like 3 or 4 braiders at one time, okay, because I was desperate to find someone to braid my hair because I wanted to have my hair braided by like November. And so this was just not working out in my favor, right? Let me see, 1, 2, I contacted 4 braiders that day. And I was looking for the right price for me. So that's why I contacted so many braiders. And I had already booked in advance with somebody else. But I wasn't like crazy about their price. So that's why I was like asking around. Okay, and I was gonna like cancel the appointment the day of, because we have a right to do that, right? Just like they have a right to cancel our appointment if it, you know, doesn't work out. So then 3 of the 4 braiders, no, all 4 of them contact me around like 12, 11 o'clock. And, you know, they were shooting me prices that I liked. The first one I went to though was a traveling braider. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get back in contact with you. Because I just have to make sure some things are in order before I say yes, because I, you know, need to make sure that my kids are taken care of first. Okay, you're a mom, I get that. I don't, but I do, because I don't have kids of my own. So then she's like, I'll let you know like no later than Tuesday if I can do this for sure. I said, all right, cool. think any more about it until Tuesday came and she was all over Facebook and I heard nothing from her. And I was like, okay. So that was all I needed to know, because I was not going to book with her and it just be like, I hear nothing else from her. I don't know. Someone is like playing music outside my house, and that's weird because I live around a bunch of older people. So I don't know who would be playing music. The second braider that I reached out to that I was okay with her price, she was like, okay, I still have availability for Wednesday. We can confirm for that. I said, okay. Now, I should have known what was going on because she ain't tell me about no place to go. And I had gone to her before, but she didn't tell me about no place to go or nothing like that. And so the day I go and get this done, I, let her know like, hey, I'm here, etc., etc. And like, I'm getting no response back. So as this thing proceeds, I end up getting no answer. I sat there for like 10 minutes. So then I'm booking with somebody else as I'm sitting like in the driveway of where I'm supposed to be at, right? And I think like a few hours later, or my appointment was at 10, a few hours later, and by that I mean like 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, she's like, I'm so sorry, my son got sick. Again, I don't know if her son got sick or not. I can't say anything because I don't know, I'm not a parent. So she's like, I can fit you in later today though. And I'm like, no, because I had to go to work. And like, I've already wasted enough time fooling around with you once when you could have told me like when your son got sick. I understand like that's your concern, but like as soon as something was going on, you should have been like, hey, my son is sick, can we reschedule? But nothing like that happened. So, I didn't want to rebook with her, even if she was like, can we reschedule? No. So at this point, like I contacted one of the other braiders that I contacted again, and she was like, well, I don't have any availability until Saturday. And I had to work today. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. So at this point, I'm like feeling really discouraged because I've gone through 3 braiders who were supposed to get in contact with me again about my hair. And they have either bailed on me or just like not contacted me again about, getting my hair done, which still is like, you're bailing on me. You know what I mean? Like, what is the problem? So I contacted 2 braiders. Both of them were like, look, I have no availability until what worked with my schedule. I have no availability until Saturday. And one of the ladies was like, well, I have something, but it's, in the morning. And I was like, okay. And she was like, but if you need later, like I can move some things around. And I really didn't want to do nothing later because I wanted to take myself out today, right? So the girl that I originally booked with, I was like, I'm just going to stick with her because I'm tired of like doing all this extra stuff and like nothing's working out. So then I go, I think it was Thursday. So 2 days ago, I went Thursday to go meet this braider that I had booked with. And, I get there, she's getting ready to, she had already had things ready in the booth and everything. And then she comes out and she's like, there's a situation, like I'm going to have to come down and get you. I'm thinking like her and somebody else got into it or something like that. It was going to be really small and minor. No. She comes down And she's like, poor thing. She was like, I had some rats in my booth. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I just don't want nothing to happen. And like, you're my client. Like, is there a way we can reschedule? So, you know, at this point, like, I'm like, dog, what is going on? Why is it so hard to get my hair braided? And, you know, the rat thing is really not her fault. She can't control it. But I still was like, man, what is going on where I can't get my hair braided? So, and when she came out and she was like, I can't do your hair, I immediately was like, dog, really? Like, I'm talking about feeling really discouraged. And she was like, look, I can reschedule, you know, like, we can fit something in tomorrow. We can fit something in Saturday, but Saturday and Sunday are going to be best. I'm like, I cannot do Saturday. I cannot do Sunday. Like, I need to, you know, I know it would be better for you to do it Sunday or Saturday, but like, I need to get this done Friday. So she fits it to where she can do it yesterday, where she could have done it yesterday. I'm like, okay, great. I go down there and I'm like, literally just in my car praying, like, God, please, I don't need any more of this shenanigans. Like, I'm tired. I really cannot do this anymore. Like, please. So I get there and she's like, yeah, I'm on my way, just got off work, blah blah blah, whatever. And she gets there, you know, she sets everything up in the new place where she could, you know, braid my hair. Everything goes according to plan, and then you know, she braids my hair, everything's cool. But my like little rant about that was not to put braiders down. I realize that braiders have other things going on in their lives, but like the unprofessional pieces, oh wait, shoot. I forgot, I don't do a sponge anymore. I do a brush. What was bothering me was like the unprofessional pieces, like the ones who were not getting back to me, or the ones who were like waiting to the last minute to contact me. Like, I understand things really do happen at the last minute. So like, but like, it's kind of like weird for you to contact me 2 hours after the appointment and you're like, oh yeah, sorry, this person got sick. Like, I don't know, that's weird to me, and it just doesn't sit right that it was like genuine, you know. And even the first situation, like, I'm not talking trash about her, but it is kind of weird to me too. But, you know, would I book with her again? I hope so. But right now I'm just like a little leery because I'm like, you know what I mean? Especially like if she's pregnant. Like, maybe if she wasn't pregnant, that'd be different. But now that she's pregnant, like, it may be a different story for her. I've never, you know, been in a situation like this where a pregnancy or a child of mine is going to, you know, potentially affect how I'm going to perform at my job or in my business. So I can't say anything. I can't say like, oh, this is how it's supposed to go. Like, I totally know how this works. Like, no, because I don't. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. You know, I was just a little sad because like this was like a week journey where I was like struggling to get stuff done. I'm sorry, y'all. For the purpose of this video, I gotta switch the lighting up because I need to make sure that I look right before I leave my house. I'm trying to hurry up because I want to go see a movie, but honestly, I think I'm gonna have to eat before I go see the movie. But I don't want to be out here looking like weird because I've got too much of whatever on my face. There's just too much going on, and a lot of people, you know, want to be business owners, but like they're really just not professional. And this is a topic that's been going on for like a while now. A lot of people want to start businesses, and like if you want to start a business, then you know, go for it. But like you have to get a professional manner down before you start trying to be a business owner and start selling stuff to people. Because how you present your business is really how all this is going to go down for you. And I don't think that people are really understanding that when they're trying to like start their business and get their business up. I really don't think that they comprehend that. But who am I? I'm just a consumer. I don't know nothing about no business kind of stuff, but that's just what I know. And again, like paying people for their work, like if their work is 110% like what they're asking for, I don't mind paying it. Like if I did makeup for a living, I would 110% not ask, you know, especially if like I was a starter makeup artist, I wouldn't be asking nobody for no $80. No, because I know I'm not all that equipped in doing $80 makeup. I would not do that. But I think people are like really getting too big for their britches. Because some of this stuff is like getting out of hand. You've got horrible customer service. And I'm not even talking about like stuff that you can't control, like USPS. I'm just simply talking about people not getting their stuff, and then y'all taking like 10 or anywhere from like 5 to 10 days to like respond to stuff after people just paid like $80 for whatever it is you're selling. Y'all got like attitudes about whatever it is y'all supposed to be selling. Like it's just crazy to me. Y'all need to relax a little bit and like really get a grip. Let's talk about the Wakanda movie. Why is it 3 hours? I was really thinking maybe the first one was 3 hours and like it just didn't seem like it, but like that Joker being 3 hours makes me want to wait until it comes out onto streaming platforms. 3 hours is a lot of time to be sitting in a movie theater, and I just don't think I can do it, to be honest with you. I really don't. Because, you know, maybe if somebody like invited me, and then too, I'm not going no way anytime like right after it comes off, or right after it comes out, because everybody and their mama's gonna be there, and I want to be able to actually enjoy the movie and not have to listen to babies crying and people unnecessarily laughing. Like that's gonna get on my nerves. And frankly, like I just really don't have time to be getting my own self upset when I knew that folks were going to be packed in there like sardines. I'm just not even going to get myself upset trying to go see a movie that's like going to be really popular. They're probably going to have something in there honoring Chadwick Boseman. Everybody's trying to see that, which, okay, that's fine. But I just know what I don't want to do. And that's one of the things I don't want to do. So, no. But that's always been a thing with me though. Like, I'll wait till the very last minute to go see a movie if I want to see it in theaters, because like I just don't. What am I missing? I just don't want to be dealing with folks, like, especially since COVID. I don't want to be dealing with folks coughing and all that stuff. Like, it don't sound good to me. Let's get this under control. I don't have Netflix, right? I heard that Netflix is going to be doing some really outrageous things here, trying to cut down on people like sharing their Netflix. And like, I'm sorry, that's just crazy to me. It's my Netflix, I'm paying for it, and folks are already paying, I heard, like $20 a month for Netflix. Like, and y'all, if they don't have a family plan and they've got a different location, their Netflix is being used in different locations, like, y'all gonna make them pay $3.99 on top of what they're already paying? That's crazy to me. Like, you're the streaming police? But see, like, Netflix is not banding with anybody else. Like, Disney Plus made bundles with Hulu and ESPN, or Hulu made deals with Disney Plus and ESPN, and HBO Max is supposed to be making a deal with Discovery, I think. Why is Netflix like the only one that's like, no, I'm gonna keep this how I want it? Ain't nobody like sharing like what I got. Like, it's not going down like that. Like, that's just crazy to me. Why y'all doing all this? You know what else is crazy? Jobs. Like, I think I understand, like, maybe in some aspect, like, some jobs are remote and like they're trying to make sure that they got the right people to do what they need them to do. But like, this is still a call center job. So why are we going through all this trouble for a call center job? Like, I had this job interview. It was like, there was like an interest interview, and then there was like a informational interview, and then it was like the actual interview. And I was like, I don't have time. It's gonna be 3 weeks before I actually even get an interview, and there's no guarantee that I'm getting the job. And I was talking to my best friend earlier today, and she was like, she had to go through like 3 interviews, and it's a call center job. Like, that really, y'all, like, it's not adding up to me. I was listening to this meme. I was watching this show, or no, it was a TikTok. I was listening to this TikTok, and this girl was like, we really have to let loose as a community of the we have to let ourselves loose of the shackles of the side part. And honestly, I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. These are the longest braids I've ever had, and let me tell you something, I'm tired. Y'all, I can't remember how this skirt goes. Okay, now we're gonna, what is happening? I forgot. Let me tell y'all, one thing I've learned about being in a relationship: if you don't hold your standard, or like, be specific about, you know, what you don't want, and let them know when they mess up the first couple of times, like, hey, I'm not dealing with this. They will walk all over you anyway. And, you know, people are only going to do what you require of them, and sometimes not even then. Think about it. When you have a job, especially one that you don't really care about, are you really going to put in that much effort? You may the first few couple of weeks, maybe. But after that, no, you don't ever put in that much effort unless you like really, really want something. Think about it. You want to move out of your house? You want a car? You want, I don't know, what else? Whatever you want, anything that you want, you're really gonna work for it. You know what I mean? Especially if you want it to be high quality. You're gonna put in as much effort as it, you know. First of all, I need to blend that out. You're gonna put in this, okay. You're gonna put in as much effort as needed, or even sometimes above and beyond that, to get and then maintain. Like when I got my car, I knew that having a car was not going to be easy because my daddy told me, he was like, look, when you get this car, it's not going to be you just get in and go. Like, you're going to have to make sure your tire's right. You're going to have to make sure your oil is good. You're going to have to get oil changes. You're going to have to get tires rotated. You're gonna have to keep up the maintenance on this stuff, having your windshield wipers replaced, like cleaning the inside of the car, cleaning the outside of the car, all sorts of stuff. When I got my car, I was like, oh, this is so exciting. And then came my first oil change and I was like, oh, this ain't bad. And like cleaning it in the beginning was fine. I was like, this is not bad. It wasn't until I had it for a couple of years, I was like, wait a minute. This is actually really hard to maintain because, you know, there are times when my daddy can't go fill up my tank with gas. I gotta get out there and do it, you know what I mean? There are times when he can't go get my oil changed. I gotta go and sit and wait for it to be changed, or I gotta go and sit and wait for my tires to be rotated, or to, like now, I gotta get new tires. I gotta hunt for decent prices, and then I gotta go and get the tires put on. And I have to like find out information about my car because they will try to finesse me. So like, that's what I'm saying, like with a relationship, like in this last relationship, I feel like the reason why it didn't go the way it did is because I kind of let him run over me a little bit. Like, I kept giving chances after chances after chances. And I was like, no, like, this is not what it is. I shouldn't have had to ask him to take me on dates, and there shouldn't have been any excuses. I shouldn't have had to ask him to get flowers. He should have wanted to do it. If he wanted me to, quote unquote, depend on him and all this other stuff, let me say, feel like he's reliable. Let me not say depend. Let me say depend. Let me say reliable. If he wanted me to know and trust that he was a dependable man and that I could rely on him and be, and as far as like being a partner in a relationship, things would have been totally different. I wouldn't have had to ask him to do certain things. He would have just done it because he would have seen like it needed to be done. Like, that's how I feel about that. And I know that like TikTok and Instagram and all this other stuff, I recognize that TikTok and Instagram are setting some kind of like unrelatable, unrealistic standards sometimes. But I partially feel like it is true. Other than seeing red flags in the beginning, which I definitely saw some, other than when God was like, hey, not this one, after I had asked him and he threw that stop sign at me. You know, it was already clear. But other than that, like, wait a minute. There were just some other things that he was proving to me, like, he just didn't have the capacity to be where he really wanted. And, you know, I hope he gets what he's looking for. I hope he learns. I hope that, you know, he finds whatever he's looking for. But I knew that I could not keep on giving chance after chance after chance and sitting here seeing these red flags and be like, no. I had to take some accountability and responsibility in myself and be like, you are the one causing these problems because you're sitting here and allowing him to do this. And so in conclusion, you know, going into the next, I saw this thing on TikTok where like, if you unscrew this, it comes undone, and they lied to me. I am now upset. This relationship was a lesson, and I guess, you know, if I didn't learn nothing else, it was to uphold a standard within myself. Like, don't let folks play with you, because they will play with you. And they think like, oh, I can get away with it because she didn't say nothing because you're a nice person. And then when you flip the script, you flipping tables like Jesus was in the temple, then it's like they flip the script on you like you were wrong. Just go ahead and cut it off before you even have to flip the tables. You know, that's what I have gathered. When I tell you that hurts so bad because my lip is busted, it hurts so bad. Something is literally always happening with my makeup. Like, something's always falling apart. And that's why I don't do it often, because I get mad and then I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Okay, this is the fit. I got this scarf. Jesus help me. I got this shirt and skirt from Blushmark. I got these leggings or stockings from, I don't know, maybe Walmart or something like that. This is I have my hair, and I'm gonna put on some white socks and these cute little booties that I got from Target. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube channel. I've got more content in the way. I've got more stuff on the way as far as like an intro is concerned. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a beautiful day.